One tactic here is to try and find a multiple of 11, and actually 132 definitely is, and then compare it with the other ones rather than dividing 11 into each one. I mean, that is also a good tactic, is to, what I mean is, right, so 132 is a multiple of 11, it's 11 times 12, and to get to 187, we actually have to add on 55, which is also a multiple of 11, so it's got to be that 187 is as well. Let's look at 156. How do I get there from 132? And that's going to be if I add on 24. So actually, that is not a multiple of 11, and that one is, yeah, that. So 156 is not a multiple of 11. Okay, I might look at 187 now and see how that compares to 253. So I'm going to have to add on 13 and then 53. So it's going to be 66 I'm adding on to go from here to here. And that is a multiple of 11. So 253 is as well. And then finally, well, actually, if I double this, that's probably worth doing. I'm going to get 506. And then if I minus 11, that's going to give me 495. So that one is also a multiple of 11. And therefore, the answer is that four of them are multiples of 11. Tactic number two, and this is absolutely fine. I mean, that took a bit of time, didn't it? It's just do some division. So 11's into 18, go 1 and into 7. Look, we're done. We can see that works. And so on. 11's into 156, 146. You can see that one's not going to work. And you can do that for the other one. So two good methods to give us this answer of 4. One more method while I'm at it, actually, and it is pretty neat and worth looking into, is that there is a divisibility rule for 11. And if you take this ABC as my 3-digit integer, then if you add A to C and then minus this one, if this is a multiple of 11, then the number itself will also be a multiple of 11. And you can actually extend it. I think it's called the alternating sum or something like that. You can extend it to higher digits, and I'll leave you to look into that. But you look at A and C and B and D. But in this case, let's look at some examples. So it's going to be 1 plus 7 for this 187 minus 8, and that gives 0. So it is a multiple of 11. And then the next one is 1 plus 6 minus 5, which is going to be 2. So that's not going to be a multiple of 11. And you can do the same for the others. So 2 plus 3 minus 5 is 0. 4 plus 5 minus 9 is 0, and the same here. So a neat method. I would advise you to read up a bit on divisibility rules, because they can help in these math challenge questions, as well as being just being really interesting. So actually, that one is the quickest method if you know it.